So for the next few months at the very least, we are going to be in a very interesting position where pretty much a majority of people will not be able to actually purchase the latest iPhone. So what does this mean? Well, probably it's going to be that in this specific situation, an iPhone 14 Pro is probably going to be sold out for a longer period of time than usual. Now we've seen a ton of reports, and it actually kind of tracks with the protests that are happening in the specific China facility that a lot of these iPhones are kind of developed in. So these iPhones are manufactured and developed in an area that is now going through a lot of protests, and because of that, Apple has started to look at different areas where they can go ahead and pretty much develop and manufacture these iPhones. So what this basically means is Apple will go ahead and try to combine all their resources into a different area and basically be as mobile as they can be. So they're going to be spread out into multiple different countries, and I do think this shift or this change is not going to happen overnight. They're still developing these plans, but for the short term, you will not be able to buy or be able to be sent the iPhone 14 Pros for a shorter period of time. It's still a long period of time, but it's definitely going to be one of those things that we're just going to have to kind of wait and see. I'm hoping that these next plans can open at a very fast rate, so that way more people can get their hands on the 14 Pro. And like I said, when you go and purchase these brand new iPhones, you don't want to be stuck with your older iPhone, especially when you just purchased your brand new iPhone. You don't want to be in this waiting game for too long. And every single day that goes by, your iPhone is pretty much going to be not only losing value, unless you're doing an instant trade-in, but it's also going to be your new iPhone is also going to be losing value as well. Especially if you already bought your new Apple Watches and new accessories, you don't want to be in a situation where you have all your other new accessories except your main device, which is your iPhone. Now, still to this day, if I go ahead and spec out the base model iPhone 14 Pro, I'm still seeing that these iPhones are not being sent over until basically the end of December, which is December 28th, which is good because it's actually a less of a delay than what it was maybe like a week ago. So I'm starting to see these prices go down a little bit, which, like I mentioned before, is a really big deal, but I just am not really too sure what's going to be the when is the date of when these iPhones are going to be delivered within a few days or a week when we order it. I think that's a really good sign that these iPhone delays, these times that they're going to be delivered aren't exceeding too far along, which I'm really happy about. But I'm very curious to see what Apple's going to be doing with the next iPhone lineup. Are they going to be in the same situation where, the Pro models you won't be able to buy, but the base cheaper models you will be able to buy? Because this is not a good look. If Apple wants people to go ahead and buy it and purchase the, Pro models, they're going to have to make sure there's no delays and be as streamlined in their, manufacturing process. That way, more people can get their hands on these iPhones. So I'd love to hear your thoughts about this. Let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that would mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.